Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Tons of games tonight. Yesterday was a little bit more dead, but I mean, it's all right though, because today we can really get after it. So let's get right into it. I think we're gonna start out with probably a Taco Tuesday slip for price picks. I just feel like that's gonna be the value there. So let me connect and then we can get going. All right. So are we connected? All right, let's get to it. Bling, bling. Let's do prize picks first. See what's popping on Taco Tuesday. Street one. I'm in the city. All right, who's our taco for today? Or did they already like release it and I'm late? All right, there it is. Connor, I don't know his last name. Anyways, let's find some picks. So already it looks like a potential Kuzma fade, but I'm not sold on Kuzma's fade. But we can check how his line movement's been looking. What is this for? Player points plus rebounds. Loving you is my greatest sin. Yeah, we could take that. All right, second pick's going to be Kuzma, under 21.5 points plus rebounds. Points plus rebounds. But I know it. I guess I should just type in his name. That's probably easier. Under 21.5 points plus rebound. There it is. I think we'll do a 5 flex, but if we can't find like enough value, we'll just do 3. But I really don't think it'll come to that because there is a good amount of games on tonight. Price Sanford. No, there's not enough data on that one. I don't want to force that one in there. Need to find slips that I love. Sabonis looks all right. Nothing crazy. Jalen Duren under 27.5 points plus rebounds. So we could run that one. Duren. Points plus rebounds under. $27. Yep. And then let me also check this to the market. See what we like, see what we don't like. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, 27.5 looks really good. The new line's like 26.5, so I like that a lot. That line just looked too high to like begin with when it opened. So that's even more credit to it being a good play. Asar Thompson. Let's see. A lot of these lines are like combo stats. Who do we like? Kuzma's popped up everywhere, man. Gary Trent. No, I think we'll do a 5 flex. I already have 3 plays in, so we'll just need to get one more. This one interests me. But it's only for FanDuel though. That's like the only book I see moving. I need more data sources. How's AK looking for tonight's game? Sounds like college basketball. I'm actually really excited. That's usually where the most value is. Okur. Okay, so not really many books are giving out his line. Let's see what opening was. Opening was about the same. Okay, yeah. We'll probably ignore that one. What do we need left? 2 more good plays? All right. So we're going to take this play out. Ryan Rollins. It's okay. Jason Wallace. Ooh, this one might be good. This one's been shuffling. Let's check. Jalen Pickett over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. This can be for NBA. We'll go to player rebounds plus assists. And then we'll go to Jalen. All right. That one I'll probably not play. Some of these college player props are very like low key. You just won't see a lot of like line movement on them, which makes it even better because it's like an unknown market, if you will. Under 12.5 rebounds plus assists. This doesn't look terrible. Collier. Hmm. That one's not a clear indicator. Come on, who do we like? Ooh, this could be a good one. Yeah, let's do Grayson Allen over 3.5 threes. That's gonna be our next play. Then we'll just need one more. So go to 3.5. Yep. All right, let's get a 5 pick. One more play. Come on. I think I found a way to make it faster. Bub Carrington, are we fading him? Bub. He's 20.5 all over. Oh, yeah, we're definitely fading him. All right, Carlton Carrington. What did I do? It says you did that. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to make my pick. Carlton. Or do they have him under Bub? They do have him under Bub. I'm fading his PRAs. I am 21.5. All right, here's the 5-pick flex play. My max is $5, so that's what I'm going to run with. But I do love this play value-wise. Really, really do. It's the Taco Tuesday one, so I'm not able to send a link. I don't know why Prize Picks just forbids that, but I'll keep this up for a second so you guys can see. Maybe I zoom in a little bit. Okay, hopefully that one goes through. But while we're doing, I'm going to keep this up and then I'm going to transition to the next book. It's probably going to be better. After better, I'll probably move to pick 6 because I want to get down like good bets without limits. There's some things, but that's the old me. All right. Actually, let me go ahead and post this slip, and then we can get to it. Taco Tuesday slip. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna do. One sec, guys. Posting this slip out, and then we'll get back to it. All right. All right. To better we go. Oh my gosh. Yesterday's slip was so sickening. There are no words for yesterday's slip. I spent like such good time crafting a great three leg and all for it just to sell me because of the discount on Jalen Brunson. That is probably the worst beats you can take when betting these parlays is when the discount play doesn't hit. Can you imagine if we would have just bet the under on the original line? It would have been a great play. Just to put it at that. I'm probably going to do that next time, honestly. Why do I love this play? I don't know who this guy is. Obviously, he's a sniper, but if your 3-point line is at 3.5 and multiple books have your under favorite, I'm probably going to take your under. Oh, what is this? Is this some CSGO? Wow, I didn't realize. Whoa. This is basically a free slip to get 1 kill. Is it because Better is now launching CSGO? Because if they are, that's going to play a big role in value. We're going to combine that free CS2 pick with so far price, and we're going to take prices under in threes. 3.5. That must be like all he shoots because his line's at 18.5. So if he makes 4 threes, he's already at 12 points. So he must just shoot a lot of threes. Anyways, we just need one more pick. So let's see who we like. This line's pretty fluid, nothing crazy. I think this is like the best way to get good plays. I just got to kind of rapid fire it, but I think this will really work. Because then I can actually see what's worth checking the market into. Like, I like this play. We're going to take Gary Trent under 7.5 points. Gary Trent under. All right, here's our 3-leg parlay. Max is 10. The first one's a free play, so we really just have to hit a 2-leg. That's really what it is, though. All right, I'm sending this into all chats now. Like, if you guys are tailing, if you're tailing, appreciate the support. I'm going to post it to Twitter/X, YouTube, and Twitch. So just give me 1 second here. I see the truth in your lies. All right, what do we got? All right, X chat, it's in there for you. Posting to Twitch and YouTube now. Is this gonna post? Okay, no, it already did. All right. YouTube and Twitch, the link is posted for that better play. Now we can move on to the next one. We'll run a little bit of a decent amount of better plays just because we got 3 discounts. We already went through one pretty easily. Let's do Joel Embiid for the next one. Oh, it's a 2-point, it's a 2-point edge, but it is an edge at the end of the day, so just got to ride out the value there. wonder why Pinnacle hasn't moved on this line. Is Pinnacle just slow? Kamara over 12.5 points. So I'm digging this play. Maybe they just haven't been hit yet. I don't know. So this has been at 12.5 all over the board. In this state at 12.5, that moves to 13. Yeah, we're going to take that. Kamara over 12.5 points. Kamara over 12.5 points. All right, let's see what else we got. Asar Thompson. No. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Let me lock in real quick. Where do you play Grayson Allen? Dylan Brooks. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Talk to me here, Mr. Fears. Pretty big drop. Pretty big drop. Oh, it's not what I wanted. All right. That's been a steady drop. That's been a steady drop. Nothing really going on there. All right, we're going to take Fears under 9.5 points. That's going to be our last play for this slip. Dang, Kamara got bumped. That's how you know it was a good play, though. I just got to be a little bit faster, but it's not too big of a deal. We'll just find another good pick. How's my guy Demon doing? Edward Demon. Nothing I would want to play. I do love fading Dennis Schroeder, but the value is not there. The next thing is so cold. Oh no, we already looked at that one. Not very good. Kolabali. Kolabali doesn't look bad. What's the market at? No. No, that one's not very good either. We already faded Bub. Landry Shamet. That guy's low-key a bucket. Low-key a bucket. The Knicks are a weird team, though. I think we already looked at fading Dennis Schroeder. Yeah. Let's check EV, see if anything's popping up. Asar Thompson. No, Asar Thompson, I don't like that play. Drew Holiday. That play's all right. Who else is offering lines for this? No, nothing that makes me confident. Yeah, we checked everything else, so we'll keep going down this list. We just need one more pick. Jalen Duren. No. That might just be noise. We need multiple sources on this one. That's a high line for Joel Embiid. He must be back. The GOAT must be back. Malik Thomas. No. Oh, MPJ? No, that line just got way worse. Thanks for wanting it. Ooh. Ooh, why do I love this play? It was all right until I saw the lines. Dang, there's just fades all the way out for the Knicks players. Jalen Brunson. Hmm. Come on. That one looks all right. Jalen Duren to drop a double-double. Oh, go back. That's my GOAT, Duncan Robinson. Oh, never mind. MPJ under. MPJ under. Nah. Wow, that line just skyrocketed. I'm actually very curious in that line. Let me check it out. Player blocks. Klingen. So it was at 0.5 and then moved to 1.5 with every book wanting the over. Yeah, that's going to be our last play. Donovan Klingen to get 2 blocks or more. Seems like a high line, but I'm just going to ride with the value on this because it's better than what we got. What's going on, Jordan? It's better than what we got. All right, let me post this into all chats. Like you for tailing, sub for tailing. Appreciate the support. I'm gonna get this up. That was the Joel Embiid discount for better. So if anyone's just tuning in, that's what we're on. All right, better slips in there. I'm excited. Tons of college basketball today. All right, I just got to get this out for the viewers on Twitch and YouTube, and then we can move. Trying to find a brighter day to get lost in the dark. All right, Joel Embiid slip is posted in there. That might be all the better slips we do, just because I'm not seeing too much more. The players. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do one quick check just to see if there would be like a good 2 picks that we could use for the last one, because there is a discount, and I do want to use the discount and take advantage of it, but we do need to make sure there's enough value in the market to where I'd be confident running that one. I've already seen Dennis Schroeder too many times. The fade on him is just unreal. Yeah. Shay. $45, $44, $45, $45 across the board. And then it changed to 44. That one's at 43. I don't mind this. Let's fade Shea. Maybe it's a big enough blowout. He's just not going to play a lot. So we're going to run the last CS2 discount for better today. And then we're going to combine that with Shea under PRAs. Or is it PRs? No, PRAs. 44.5 we're taking his under. So we just need to find one more good pick, and then we can move books. Actually, this might be a good play for Tyrese Maxey. A lot of fades running around, but it's where the value is. So Tyrese is 37.5 across the board, and we're able to get his 38.5. Where's the 38? Yeah, we're gonna take Maxey's under 38.5. Under. What's going on, Stefan? You doing DFS bets right now? Yes. I'm actually about to submit this next one. I ran through all the better discounts. I did a Price Picks Taco Tuesday slip. All of it is in chat, so that way you should be able to tail it. But I'm gonna send this to everyone right now. Drop a like if you're tailing, sub if you're tailing. Appreciate the support. I'm gonna go ahead and post all this now, so that way you guys can tail. So for the better slip, I just crafted Twitter, X. It's posted in there. I'm posting it now to YouTube and Twitch, so just give me a second. I'm right here. Bro, do you win? Yeah, I mean, I'd say I would. I'd say I do. Just trying to share the love, let everybody know the best way to find these profitable picks. So we're good with better. We're good with Prize Picks. We could turn to DraftKings Pick 6 just because I'm able to get down more on there. But if there's nothing there, we'll move to Sharp Money and then maybe some ARBs and some EV bets. But let's start with Pick 6. I'm already seeing some good slips. What was that one play earlier I didn't mind? Kuzma. Am I going to hit 20K this month? Hopefully, Jordan. Hopefully. Got to keep plugging away with the same process. What did this line open at? No, this wasn't the one I was wanting. Maybe it was points. Maybe it was points. No, okay, so that play's just not there anymore. Let's move. How's the line movement looking on this? Yo, Jordan, did you nuke Seahawks yet? It's a new day. I'm gonna check line movement for you. I'm gonna see if the market moved in favor of the Patriots at all, or if they're just kind of chilling. No, so the Seahawks are even bigger favorites now. 4.5 spread seems to be sticking. Yeah, so it just bumped up one. It still hasn't moved a ton. I bet you it'll move a lot by like the week of or something. It's still really early. Not yet. I'm waiting on my loan to get approved. Oh my gosh. Praying for you. Praying for you. The market's gonna be so tight by the time the game starts, like all the player props and everything, it's gonna be tough. By the river they will carry me. We already faded. Bub Carrington at a good price. So let's see what else we got. Was this the one I was looking at earlier for Kuzma? No, that one looked all right. I don't know if we will run a DraftKings pick six flip. I just haven't seen anything that looks really good, so we might just move to like arbitrage, sharp money, and EV at this rate. Miles Turner, not really enough data or value there. All right, let's check EV first before we do anything, in case some pick six spawned out. I think we just checked Miles Turner. He didn't look that good. We checked Kuzma. We checked Kamara. So those look okay. Nothing crazy. Most of these is kind of like the same that I've seen. What's your pie chart of your process? 75% EV. What percentage ARBs? Sharp money. Edge zone. Yeah. So I would probably say 60% ARBs, 30% edge zone, and then the rest is what we're doing now. Just because I want to make sure I'm in every category of betting in case something pops up or something looks really good. And so I'm not tied down to one thing. Actually, I wouldn't even say 60. 50% ARBs, 30% edge zone, and then 20% the rest. So it's probably what I would do. But like the main thing is like live betting is really the key to volume and big ARBs and everything. So that's kind of where that is. But I'm slowly getting more and more into like just flat EV and edge zone and stuff. It's just something I got to get used to over time. There's going to come more losing days once I get fully into EV, but I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. And speaking of EV, let's just move to it. I'm not seeing too much value on DFS, so we could start with sharp money and see where it goes. I know we hit that under in the Orlando game yesterday, so that was nice. 95K on soccer is insane. It's not even 95K though, but it's still a ton of money for soccer. I'm gonna move the dates to today. Tons of liquidity for these underdogs. I'll run a small long shot parlay for these underdogs, and if it hits, then I'll do a giveaway. But plays like these interest me because I like to look back at it at the end of the night and just think like how many actually hit, and it's a surprising amount that I've seen in the past. So we're gonna take Pelicans money line. We're gonna take the Nets money line. We're gonna take the Kings money line. Or maybe we should just do maybe we should just do spread. I think I would I actually love that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take Brooklyn plus 8.5, New Orleans plus 14, Kings plus 14, just to be on the safer side. And then we'll take this Chicago Blackhawks just straight up since it's not too far out. Chicago versus Minnesota. All right, let's do that. And then all right, if this 4-leg parlay hits, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Honestly, I think it has a pretty good chance. Let's scroll down and see if we can find some player props or something we can look into. Some tennis plays. These defensive ones are really interesting to me because a lot of books don't offer like a high limit of bets for these defensive markets, and so when I see 5,000, it just makes me interested. Got some shots on goal, nothing crazy. Yeah, no. Likes the riches. All right, let's go to arbitrage. Let me get something that's gonna pop up more. Is this really there? I'll take a 3% ARB. The process of signing into Bet 105 though is so bad. I bet you this isn't really there. Bet online or Bet 105 is kind of weird with their pregame stuff. Like it's gonna say like market suspended maybe. What am I looking at? So we're gonna look at Bub Carrington under 11.5 points. If it's really at minus 114, then that's a good play. Is he on the Wizards? Yeah. All right. Bub Carrington under 11.5 points at minus 114. Let's see if this is really there. I'm going to nuke it for my max at 200. Is that going to go through? No. See, market temporarily suspended. So even if I check back in a few moments, it's always going to say that. Even if I refresh it, it's always going to say that. So I'm going to take out Bet 105 just because they're a very weird book when it comes to lines being there. This 2% ARP, though, doesn't look too bad. So it's logging me out? What are we doing? So this ARB looks not as good now, but I'm still going to take it for what I can. I can get down 132, which is just to win $100. And then I'm going to go to... I've been strictly EV this month. Definitely been seeing the ups and downs. It's so weird the way it displays the message. I'm seeing like 0026. I don't know, Jordan. I'll have to show you something. Here, Jordan, tell me if you can see the screen on stream. You see it where it's like U0026? That's just such a, I don't know why it does that, but yeah, EV's just kind of weird like that. So this one went away. I don't know if I'm gonna run. I'll probably just run this as an EV bet because it did look good. Never mind. I see a lot of stuff in the market, so I'm gonna take out I'm gonna cash out for nothing. As long as we didn't lose, that's all good. Let's see if we could run this one. Is this not there anymore? Ah, here it is. No, that's still 100 also. All right, I want to rip some EV bets. So who do we like? Who do we like? All right, I'm gonna take Bobby Portis actually for his over, not his under. This play just looks good, and with the way the market's moving, I'm with it. So it's at minus 142. I'm not gonna play that anymore. If it was at minus 136, I would have taken it. Is there anything going on live right now? We got some college ball. No, not fully. Those start later. Change the date to today. All right, I'm gonna check Kalshi. See what's going on with pregame. Was that Portis over 8.5 rebounds? It was, but the line moved, so I didn't take it. I'm gonna check out Kalshi. This game is interesting. I might take this. Don't really care if it's heavy juice because if you're getting a price better than the market, that's all that matters. So this is for the Central Michigan game. Normal price is 139 to 140. What did this price open at? Did this game just start? When does this game start? It starts in an hour, so what's going on? Bring back Central Michigan, please. Hmm. All right, well, if the normal market's at 139, what are we getting this at? 132. Does FanDuel not have that? Or do these other books just not have these alt markets? I'm like considering taking this, but I want to see more movement. So it's got 133 at minus 230, and we're getting 132 at minus 191. That is a really good play. So I'm gonna take this. Let me pull up my EV tool so I can do the one click. Sports books. I'm just gonna get on Kalshi and then that go away. Bring it back. And then for EV percent, we'll do 2%, and then that should be good. So the over 132, that play interests me. It's about 5% of EV. So it's minus 186, but then with the fees, it's going to be a little bit more. So I'll definitely be taking that. It looks like it says we'll take 200 at liquidity. So is it still at a 65%? And in case you guys were wondering how I need to bookmark this actually, so this is it's a good reminder. If you guys are wondering how to like track Kalshi percentages or whenever you get on these prediction markets in general, so if this one says it's 65% chance, that means it's minus 185. OddsGym automatically calculates the fees, so this is minus 191. So I know this is really there, so then I'll play it. So that's a good bet for Kalshi. It doesn't always have to be plus 110 crazy EV bet. If you could find something way off market, then it's definitely a good call. How's this market moving? So FanDuel's got it at plus 190. That's all right. It's not like 4 or 5% EV. So what does this one go into? So the market doesn't agree with this one, so I'm probably going to face the other way. Rutgers plus 11. No. Pretty good liquidity for that. I wanted to go over. All right. Is it popping live? No, nothing live. Let's see if ARBs look better, and then go from there. So Denny Avdia over 36. I like that play. If it's there, I'm gonna take it. Denny Avdia over 36.5 PRAs. I guess before we do anything, let me track this one first. I got it at minus 191. The total is 132.5. Sportsbook is on Kalshi minus 191 for. All right. This is the one that caught my eye. Denny Avdia over 36.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. I'm going to take that as an EV bet if it's actually there. If it didn't get bumped. Nice, it's still there. 215 max. We'll take that. So put that into here. All right, that's good. I took the under in the Eastern Michigan game, so now I hope it hit. You now hope it hit the middle. Yeah, hopefully. Did you take just like the normal points line? Because if you did, it's basically two separate bets because we're like 8 points apart. These are like smaller ARBs. Let's see what else Kalshi's got going. Yep, you got it under 137. Yeah, honestly, when it's that big of a point gap, I just don't even think it's like. I don't even think it's like the same bet at that point because it's so far off from each other. But I think that'll call it. I'm not seeing too many crazy ARBs, but yeah, I should be streaming again tomorrow. Actually, we'll see. Tomorrow's a pretty light slate, but if there's value there, I'll definitely go and hammer it. If anyone has any questions, just shoot me a message. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.